just the second home game of the year for the Titans. Irish 0-1 in the Catholic League. Titans are 1-1. Early on, St. John's feeling it. Jalen Murphy finds Coy Hammock in the corner for the three-pointer. Titans leading by 5. Later in the first, adding to it, Ethan James goes behind the back, pulls up, buries the 12-footer. It's a 9-point lead for the home team, but Central Catholic battling back. Isaiah Brenneman hitting the boards hard. Gets his own putback to fall. Central now leading by 1. Game remains close in the second half. Central down 2 off the free throw miss. Sophomore Dre Wardrop is there for the putback. Ties the game at 37. Fourth quarter, still close. Murphy takes over. Drives and finishes. St. John's goes up by 2. Later in the fourth, game once again tied. Murphy eyes it, flies it, 3 is good. Titans pull away late, winning 62-54. Murphy, game high 32 points in the win.
We did a great job of keeping our composure when it was a close game, and I just had to know how to make a play as a senior and step up. We just knew they're tough. They're gonna get to the basket and make sure hands up. We kind of got in foul trouble a little bit, but we did a good job keeping our hands up. I always continue to come here every day with a chip on our shoulder and know that every time we step on the court, it's going to be tough.
It might be tough, but Mason Lowry and Brandon Bosch sure make it look easy.
Well, you know, guys, in a season full of terrific basketball games, this one has to be right near the top of the list.
Absolutely. You feel like it takes the cake, and it's between two teams that I think come the end of the season are really going to be in the conversation of who can make a run come tournament time.
Absolutely.
But this was a very important game. Early in that Catholic League up in Detroit, you feel like these two teams need to start to stack up the wins, and St. John's came away with a big one.
Yeah, St. John's, maybe we haven't given them their full due so far this season. They've started the season now 9-3 against a very tough schedule. They've got the luxury of mixing youth and experience, and of course it helps from that experience as a guy like Jalen Murphy who can go for 30-plus on any given night.
Absolutely, and he's played well in the absence of C.J. Hornbeek. You know, he left a vacuum when he left this place with points. Mm-hmm. And Jalen Murphy has really stepped up, and he's playing well, and I think he's developed as a 3-level scorer. He can hit from 3, he's really getting down the lane, and he's a dynamo from the free throw line. He did a great job tonight at all 3 levels. He put this team on his back at points, so nearly half their points. Again, a great performance by Jalen Murphy.
Mixing experience and youth is not a luxury that Central Catholic has. Mike Floyd starts 80% underclassmen, and you're going to have nights that sting like this when you are as young as they are. What lessons do you hope this young Irish team learned from tonight?
Well, we said 2 steps forward, 2 wins in a row, and then you take 1 step back with this loss, but you're very close. You got to feel like you're right there. You're on the edge of finding some real success. Brenneman played really well in the first half, and that youth, I think, just got a little bit exposed on the stretch. But Manny Johnson played well. Wardrop played well again. Mac Russell played well again. Carruthers played well again. And you look at that. This is just a really tough environment to win in.
Sure
but
is.
This is going to make them better come tournament time.
Great win here for St. John's over Central Catholic. These two will play again at the end of January, and already I cannot wait.